It's official. Time travel is possible for Mr. Poole. How are you aware of that? Dave is certain, after all. However, I'm getting pretty psyched about sending out wacky communications. You'll be amazed by this video, by the way. If the end of this video doesn't shock you, I'm at a loss for words. But I believe we're going to take off shortly, so I'm going to get some XRP this week, folks. We'll get this issue resolved. It appears that it will occur in the upcoming several days. We next proceed to the sun, correct? Due to the connections to the moon and other celestial bodies. In case you were unaware, Tether is now producing a lot of goods. 3 days will pass before this money is used. That's the period. After the bond is issued, which should happen in the next 3 days, a lot of money will pour into the cryptocurrency market, increasing the value of the asset. Additionally, I believe that XRP will receive the most of the pump and come. Well, I'm giddy with anticipation. Thus, I'm going to purchase some XRP now. I'll be in if you just give me a bit more dump. However, 1 billion printed t-shirts of us is fantastic. I believe we will see that injected soon. Which, let's call it a delta, corresponds with David Schwartz. Let's get started. You will be impressed by this video. You have now arrived at the enjoyable portion of XRP in the XRP group. This is really awesome. Today, what do we have? October 24th, David Schwartz. David Schwartz posted a tweet that a blast of some sort was imminent. This is obviously in the city now. However, what would happen if we connected it to cryptocurrency? A significant price reduction, perhaps. Do not view it negatively, please. Consider it favorably instead. It's more positive than negative, in my opinion. That took place from October 10 to October 24. These more links were sent by Mr. Poole on October 24th. Supernova. Yes, another explosion. After that, we need to be prepared for anything. Guys, the person is climbing the stairs. The price will increase, or will always increase, on October 24th from 10 to 4. The same day as October 24th, by the way. As a result, we are aware that Mr. Poole and David Schwartz are most likely connected. On the same day, David Schwartz made a statement regarding a frog. Guys, consider leaping forward or backward in time. Consider the cost from October 23rd to November 21st in this place. I believe this pump will appear at this time. However, do you realize where things start to go awry? Is that date October 24th? All right, do you recall that day? Why? David Schwartz tweets about everything every other second because he is now insane. This is his statement. Although the instructions stated to provide 1 to 2 examples, you provided 4. 4 is equivalent to any other whole number between 1 and 2. What do these figures represent? So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Since it is irrelevant, you omitted a 0 from the numbers. Odd. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, I firmly think that this place will be a dump. A little dump. After I purchase some, they will pump this XRP out of here. I just have a strong intuition that aligns with their statements. 1, 2, 3. The number order 124 then displays an exponential growth. That's intriguing. Suppose that's XRP. I must first show you a swimming pool proof that will chill you. After that, we can discuss some of the tweets David Schwartz was referring to. Mr. Poole and stablecoin are the greatest. Structure. Remember this photo that Mr. Poole sent you on July 19th, 23 years ago? It is comparable to traveling faster than light. This is the same image, or one that seems much better if I zoom in and gaze below. Enjoy it. This relates to stablecoins and comes from American credit unions. It gets strange, though, because we are advocating for a framework that allows credit unions to safely innovate and service their more than 144 million members in the digital economy, while the U.S. Treasury creates regulations for stable coinage. That's all there is to it, folks. See, the image depicts the same thing. All right. I believe this to be more zoomed in as well. Indeed. Indeed. The same picture, except this one is up close. Really? How could that be? That's correct, indeed. This is related to that. This is the main focus. The FRRI is required as part of the Genius Act, which directs and establishes national innovation for U.S. stable coinage. Federally recognized credit unions are permitted to produce and keep stable coins as long as the proper regulations are in place, according to this law, which went into effect this summer. It is crucial that the Treasury refrains from creating regulations for, as they develop the regulations under the Genius Act. Payment stablecoins are one size fits all, and only the largest institutions are permitted to utilize them. Finally, it should be mentioned that rules intended to encourage innovation should also let other financial institutions, such as credit unions, to utilize or issue stable coinage in a safe manner. Let's discuss legal stablecoins now. or stable currencies that are more secure and compliant with the law, correct? Certain digital assets, like as Tether, are utilized on exchanges that aren't safe or compliant with regulations. In the context of digital assets, these represent the greatest threats to illicit funds. You can watch how the playing is done. Wow. After everyone has left the business, the field will be level. As we can already see, you must abide by these laws and regulations. Money laundering using cryptocurrency and consumer-targeted scams is being done by cybercriminals and those who employ ransomware and other tools to cover their traces. According to America's credit unions, authorities should facilitate vendors' integration of secure API frameworks into compliance products in order to mitigate these risks. Promoting APIs shouldn't turn into an unspoken need for a particular platform. All right, this is what they say next. It's intriguing that this is taking place since legislation ought to encourage the use of secure digital identification for cryptocurrency transactions. What? However, they shouldn't have everyone provide the same response. Whoa. I warned you that whether you like it or not, these digital IDs will be employed. It was incidentally concealed. You had to read on. Most people will probably skip this section. This is where it is written. It's related to your cryptocurrency. Actions. Your name will appear on the blockchain. It will be you. This is awful. Rules are coming, folks, if you plan to use the blockchain here. All of Mr. Poole's statements were accurate. The first person to call was him. The most bizarre pool proof I've ever seen is that one. They also know we do. Because these red alerts and Mr. Poole help us navigate. Indeed. Say, he appears to be from another era, and U.S. defense firms are researching him. Close the quotation. All right, Coley, how do these accounts know what will happen and what does Mr. Poole look like? Take a listen. This is what you will observe. A man named Mr. Poole produced the film Luke, That's a Mirror, which was released on February 26th. On Twitter, I'll show it to you. 112,711. 113. In addition, there was a blurry image of something that was more visible than this. People were giddy with anticipation. In Space Tower, we sent everything at once to Auckland City. An easterly view of the ocean. By February 27th, there are several of us. We had a strategy. For some reason, he simultaneously played a movie and displayed an image of Auckland. We didn't know why. Additionally, the film served as a warning about what will occur in roughly a week. Guys, do you recall when Mr. Wright shared this photo? It also had to do with a certain location. Examine what transpired then and subsequently. This is absurd. The United States investigates him. I now know how to decipher the highly encrypted messages. It's more than simply a malfunctioning website, you know. He appears to be rather intrigued. There was an earthquake over there, don't you folks know? In that specific location, there occurred a natural accident of some sort. They all know that way, don't they? Insiders like David Schwartz are what they are. There are more connections here, so we'll return to David Schwartz. All right, what will David Schwartz do next? If you are unable